Good afternoon, Aries and Leos. Welcome back to Will's Cartomancy Tarot. What I like to do is just to go on and give you a more financial based reading. And ladies and gentlemen, this reading is valid until the end of this month here. Okay? I like to first start off by just, you know, thanking any new viewers or subscribers to my channel. I certainly appreciate your subscriptions. And to you veterans out there, and loyals, welcome back. Okay, so what I like to do is to go in and just to try to see exactly what's going on in your financial situation, and I'm going to also be covering not only your financial situation, but also just to look at your, your work and career and see, because that may be a source from which you might receive compensation. Okay, so, ladies and gentlemen, this reading, rest assured, will not resonate for all of you guys here. This is a general reading. Keep that in mind, all right? So, remember to like and share if it does resonate. And be sure to subscribe if you've yet to subscribe to this channel, okay? What I like to do first is just make a few general observations, ladies and gentlemen, and then we're just going to go on and just get right on into your reading here, okay? I'm going to start by just actually, I'm going to go on and examine actually your oracle cards here first, and then we're gonna get into your reading here. Okay. One of the things that I'm seeing here is that it looks like good luck is imminent for you guys. A lot of good changes and things are going to be coming about for you guys, and this first quarter moon in Sagittarius is telling you to believe, ladies and gentlemen, in your good luck. Some of you are seems that you're really having doubt or you're having fear about, kind of embarking on a new experience. I'm kind of getting here, and this card is assuring you that you deserve this luck and to believe in the luck that's coming towards you here. Okay, and in the process of just having all of this happiness and this abundance coming towards you, make sure that you remember to take a reality check, okay, with what you're doing. Don't overspend. Focus on what you'd like to do and what your next steps should be. All right, keep it real. All right, be very real and authentic with what you want to do and the things that you would like to accomplish in life. Okay, also, it's very important, ladies and gentlemen, with this last quarter moon in Sagittarius, that you learn to practice gratitude a bit more. Appreciate all of the blessings that God has already given you. All right. And throughout this process, because you guys, it seems that you've been going through an arduous period, and it's like a lot of it is connected to romance and, financial type problems, issues here too. It's time to take some time out for yourself, ladies and gentlemen. Rest, renew, as well as recharge yourself. Ask yourself, ladies and gentlemen, what in fact does your body crave and need right now? And try to give that some attention, okay? Understand that this is not your practice life. Okay, you need to make a decision on something here that I'm kind of getting here. A decision on something connected with your finances or your career here. Ask yourself, ladies and gentlemen, what is it in fact? What is my inner voice telling me about the dream in my heart? A lot of you have a lot of fervent wishes that you like to accomplish, and goals that you would like to, manifest here. It's time to decide and really focus on what it is that you really want here. Okay? Because, ladies and gentlemen, when peace is your priority, understand that negativity certainly can exist. It can't. So ask yourself, how can you use, okay, or how can you see through the eyes, of the source of the frustration that seems to have been coming towards you? All right. And then try to prioritize things a bit more. Okay. Understand that, you've kind of been feeling a bit out of sync lately, particularly in your financial situation here. Understand that oneness is certainly on the way, which is also a positive. card as well. So ask yourself, how can you learn to show yourself a bit more compassion? Stop judging yourself, okay? And acceptance. How can you learn to do that? To those, particularly that you might not really understand, ladies and gentlemen, and understand that whatever you want to kind of manifest into your life, you can certainly do, ladies and gentlemen, because you are the image maker. And what you focus on, ladies and gentlemen, it manifests. Okay? So, what thought patterns do you need to shift, ladies and gentlemen? That's one of the things that this card is calling for. All right? So, let's go on and just look at your tarot cards here. And I'm going to start off by just pointing out a few observations here. And then we're just going to dive right deeply into your reading. Okay? You do have two eights here that appears there in your reading, so it shows there's some type. I'm seeing some surprise developments are likely to occur. Okay, and I'm feeling that some new insight or knowledge is going to come about to many of you about a situation that perhaps may have been hidden. All right. I'm also seeing too that with this combination, it appears to be that I'm seeing some type of ill-advised affair, and I know that this is unrelated to your financial situation, but it's connected more so to romance here. I'm seeing a brief seductive interlude, ladies and gentlemen, and I feel that if you get yourself involved in this romantic situation, you are likely to get hurt. Okay? So what I'm going to do right now, I'm just going to stop just as a bonus to you. Okay, usually I wouldn't do this for this reading, but since you guys have a warning, I'm going to select 20 letters from this bag of 200 letters to help you to determine the person around whom that you might want to consider being a bit more cautious here. And this could also stem not only in your romantic realm, but also with those you're dealing financially in terms of if you're signing any types of documents. Okay, so let me go on and just pull out the letters. And I'm going to pull out 20. So Spirit, guide me to the letters that's needed for Leo as well as Aries regarding this perhaps ill-advised affair or manipulative type being that seems to be coming into their realm, or if they're not already there. Okay? Let's see. All right. We have a B, an F, T, okay, an L, an E, an O, an I, another I, an R, okay. We have a P, a T, an N, a C. Let's see how many we have. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 13. 7 more letters, ladies and gentlemen, and I'll call them all back to you. Spirit, guide me to the letters for Aries and Leo that they need, okay? We have another I, an S, V, E, M, another E, okay, and an S. All right, let me call them back to assure that you do have them all here. All right. We have an R, 2 T's. Okay, there are, well, actually, we have 3 I's. We have 3 E's, a B, a P, an F, L, O, N, C, 2 S's, an M, and a V. All right, so just try to, look as you move along in this month, Aries and Leo, just to determine that perhaps this person might not be as trustworthy as you thought. Okay? So let's move right along and just get back more to your general observations here and just adding up the numbers here. Your numbers going to come out to being a 9. And 9 is all about the ending stage of something here. So it's all about letting go and really embracing newness here. Okay? I'm also feeling that some of you are even waiting on a response. It looks like could potentially be a job interview. And I feel that looking at the cards here and how the cards are kind of falling, the outlook thus looks great. Okay? And I feel that if you've already had this interview, I feel that you've kind of already amazed them or kind of wowed them in a sense here. If you're kind of concerned about how you did in this interview, okay, or the interviewer, because you have this positive card, you have that sun card there, and that shows something very positive here, okay, and it also shows here that you guys are really working on your talents or even honing your talents here, you know, working on a skill that certainly is going to bring you a lot of success here. I see an advancement for many of you. It could be in a promotion in your current job. That's very possible. Okay, because you know with this Eight of Pentacles or Eight of Hazards there, that card is certainly very adept. You know, very skilled. So I'm also seeing a new beginning, and I also see that many of you really want job security. You know, and you rest assured that it looks like that you're a valued employee here. I'm getting, okay, and some of you might also want to start your own business if you haven't already. It looks like that many of you have already taken actions towards that, and it looks like it's going to be very successful here. You just have to not be afraid of taking risks, okay. I see that your finances, an auspicious turn of events is on the way for you guys in terms of your financial situation. I see them really improving. And many of you, I see you starting over. You know, you're strategizing or you're starting with a plan or a new way to kind of better manage your money so that you can avoid future pitfalls that I'm kind of getting here. Okay. I'm also seeing, too, for some of you, you might also be contemplating doing some type of body work here. I'm getting, or you know, something connected with obesity, you know, something sculpturing, or you know, getting some type of work done for a plastic surgery. I'm kind of getting that's kind of shown here within your reading. All right. So let's go on and get started, ladies and gentlemen, and look at the card that fell to the bottom of the deck here. We have the Page of Hazards. All right. So with that card, it connects with earth signs, of course, and this card is all about perseverance, our attentiveness to the task at hand. It's all about work and realism. So it shows that I'm kind of getting a lot of opportunities I'm getting that's going to be coming towards you. A lot of unexpected things are going to come your way here. And it's going to give you a boost of confidence. And your worries, ladies and gentlemen, will finally assuage. Okay? So, in any event, I feel that you're going to certainly have a chance to increase the bottom line here, particularly with this card here. Again, it could be a new job or a new business opportunity in it, or etc. But be sure, ladies and gentlemen, that you are cautious when launching any type of new ventures with this card, or even signing a contract, because this Page of Hazards here tend to be a little immature here and tends to rush into things without, you know, taking the proper steps that's needed to make sure that everything is all right before signing something that can, you know, get you caught up in a contract or something that you may not want to be in. Okay? So again, attentive to detail is certainly important here. And I feel that someone might even gain money. It looks like even from a lottery win, or it could be, I'm getting a casino, or some of you might even go and bet on horses or some. I'm seeing some type of unexpected money that seems to be it's going to come through here. Or it could in fact be something connected with property, or something stemming from an investment that seems to have come through for, I'm getting, for many of you, okay? You also, ladies and gentlemen, have a major time and conjunction showing here in your reading. And it seems with this conjunction here, this has already occurred, I'm kind of getting. So I'm getting that maybe about a month for about a month now, I'm kind of getting, many of you have been really experienced events I'm getting regarding money and perhaps your possessions. I feel that it looks like you've been feeling a bit at a fork in the road or at a crossroad, but because you have this sun card here, it certainly assures you, ladies and gentlemen, that things are certainly going to get better and the storm is almost over. Isn't that good news? Okay. So let's go on and start by looking at your past here and then just moving right along, okay? We have the card here that's showing here in your past. We have the Eight of Hazards here, all right? So this card shows you previously, it seems like many of you previously received, I'm getting some type of financial assistance. And I feel that your hard work really paid off for you, okay? And I feel that too, that some of you might even, in fact, might have decided to go back to school or just to improve your skill and maybe even taking a course or a seminar in some way, you know? Or just, in fact, just started a new job or you just went in a different direction, perhaps even a different career choice. Or some of you might even work for yourself. So I'm just feeling in any event, you found it very pleasurable because you were really doing something that you enjoyed. And some of you even, I'm kind of getting, you even mapped out a method by which to take to pay your debts. And you're trying to stick to that plan that I'm kind of getting here. All right. And I feel you experienced the money that you did receive. I feel that it may have come in not nothing like an enormous amount, but something small I'm getting from something you did. And this shows that you are certainly hard working. And this card shows, that again, that you want to continue to really develop your talents here. All right. Let's move right along to the present. Here we have the Fool. So with the Fool, this certainly shows that you want to take a leap of faith. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Your leap of faith will bring abundance and the success that you seek. All right? And you want to go nowhere or go to a place where no man has gone before, if you will. Okay? So again, this card brings out about a lot of opportunities, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, there are risks inherent in this card, but this is really kind of propelling you forward to tell you to move forward and take a risk, despite fear of failure. And this card shows that you're about to, embark upon a cyclical, if you will, new beginning. One that's really riddled with adventure as well as expense, ladies and gentlemen. So I feel just don't be too trusting of people, particularly when again, I'm just further emphasizing this fact with, really with your finances, because the Fool also could be someone that can be a bit naive or gullible, all right? So just be careful. So some of you might be contemplating even investing. So go on and just trust your intuition and read over everything carefully again before signing. All right. I'm seeing also money that many of you've been waiting for, that I see that's it's going to be coming too. So, all right. And some of you might even want to, with this card, because maybe all of the good luck that you're going to be having here, you may have the tendency to want to overspend. Just watch your spending, all right? So now, of course, with every decision or everything that we kind of come up against in life, certain things are less important than others. So let's go on and just examine those things that are not as important for you to be focusing on right now, all right? And with that, we have the Sun there. So it's certainly not the time, ladies and gentlemen, to revel in pleasure and, just be a party animal, or just think negatively. Or even, in fact, ladies and gentlemen, to even rest on your laurels and to be lazy. All right, it's time to, again, to stay focused. So then, what is important? All right, we have The Nine of Hazards. Okay, so this card is telling you that now is certainly important for you to stop really depriving yourself of things that you really, really need for yourself in your pursuit to kind of keep putting everyone else needs before your own. Now it's time to take risk. It's important that you be very cautious, as I've already explained to you, particularly with those letters as already identified, all right? It's important that you appreciate what you have. Practice a bit more gratitude and take any advantages of any offers proffered, ladies and gentlemen. All right? So let's look and see what challenge or challenges that you might be up against as you move along throughout this month here. We have the Six of Hazards. So with that card, that's kind of telling you is don't expect too much help from others and stop giving away, once again, your resources to those who you know might be even taking advantage of you or taking advantage of your kindness. Store your money up for a rainy day in case that you need it yourself. And as you know, that usually in most cases when you need something, the people that you the people from whom you would like money, they usually don't have it. All right? Or they just don't want to give it to you in the first place. So you have to keep all of those things in mind here. All right? So let's move right along and see what might be hidden in your situation that you're not aware of. We have the Four of Hazards, okay? So with that card, it certainly shows the possibility that your finances certainly is going to increase here. You see with all of this stuff here, because this card is all about hoarding, okay? And it shows you're financially secure with basically everything that you really need here. And the fact that you're going to make money at your craft for those of you who are in business for yourself. All right? So let's look at when all of this money and all of this stuff that I predicted here is expected to happen. We have the Five of Hearts there. So it looks like that the possibility that this could happen within 5 days at earliest, or it's going to happen more so during the third week of this month here. All right. So let's now look at what your outcome or your expected outcome will be should you continue to move along as you are. All right. And we have a very powerful card here. We have strength. All right. So with strength, it definitely shows that, ladies and gentlemen, you have the strength to do everything that you want to do. And your financial problem will cease to exist here that I'm getting. Okay? I certainly see money, as I've already indicated, coming in for something that you've been waiting for or you just been expecting here. And I'm seeing you feeling very happy, and you're going to realize that your perseverance has certainly paid off. All right? So what I like to do in conclusion here, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just going to go on and just share a postcard with you that Spirit is asking me to share with you. So something that you can keep in mind as you move along throughout this month here. All right? So let's go on and do that right now. All right. So here's your postcard. All right? So I'm going to go on and read it here. Dearest you, even though life seems now to be moving full steam ahead, it's a time to rest. Okay? Allow ideas to flow through you and take root in your heart before they reach your mind. Honor this process by becoming empty to allow for inspiration and imaginative dreaming. You might feel lazy or unproductive, but we know better. Just as sleep is a way to recharge before renewal, so are you in a time for dreaming. In this powerful process of co-creation, your soul merges with spirit in a profound way so you can receive your music directly from source and play your part in the symphony of life. You are being invited to bear witness to the great creation and tune into what others can't hear. We have so many dreams to share with you in the sacred and the invisible. Don't worry, we will wake you when it's time to return with a new dream. No need to set an alarm clock. Loving you always from Spirit. So, Leo and Aries, this is what I have for you. I certainly hope that this reading has offered you valuable information. Be sure to like and share if you've yet to like this video. Also, subscribe if you've yet to subscribe. If you'd like a more personal reading, be sure to contact me at will.brown@wetconsultinginc.net. Enjoy your evening. Thanks a lot.